Growing up in Gen Z was actually fire. I don't know, nostalgia might be blinding me, but we had some fire stuff in the 2000s, 2010s. Gen Z nostalgia just hits on a whole nother level of different. Now, if I were to say one place on earth is heaven, it would probably be somewhere by a beach, on an island or something. But as a little Timmy, Toys R Us was my heaven. This Jeffrey Giraffe dude, you know, he really got me going. Wait, not like that, not like that. Whenever I had my goofy skeleton wallet, it was over. Any toy in the store. And whenever I would get out of Toys R Us, I would have a hood classic in my hand at all times. Skylanders, Legos, DS games, Zuzu Pets, Wii games, Bakugan, Beyblades, those go-go things, and Pokemon cards, and many more. Me and Birdie used to stay after school because my parents wouldn't get out of work until late. I remember over and over again with the Beyblades, we would play with them for hours. And then we also had plenty of Pokemon card battles where we had no clue what we were doing. I still have no clue to this day either. At that point, we would just basically make up our own rules to give ourselves the advantage. And I remember they got banned at our school, or we couldn't like use them during recess or whatever. Not even during recess, which is crazy. And of course, you'd have some crazy trades going down in the bathroom, or the Pokemon card plug would just unzip his jacket and he would just have a ton sitting in there. Or you always go to that one homie's house and he'd have like boxes on top of boxes of Pokemon cards. Bro, where did you even get these? Oh, you know, my mom bought them all for me. What? I didn't have too many because I was spending all my money, all my allowance money on Skylanders. I had so many of them. I still have a whole fucking tub of them downstairs. They're all stored away somewhere. And whenever I found a rare Skylander at my local Toys R Us or whatever, Target, I would make an entire scene in the store. I would book it to the shelf, get on my hands and knees, do a baseball slide and all, and just grab it off the shelf and say, yes, oh my god, we got it, we got the Wham show. And the guy at the fucking counter was cheering for me. Let's go, guys. He got it. Turn up. Okay, yeah, no one cared. They were all looking at me like I was showing off my third nipple or something. Whoever was developing these video games in the 2000s, bro, just call them the Himsons. Like, goddamn, they need a Him award. I was an absolute nerd at Mario Kart Wii. And I could pick up the game years later and still be good at it because that's how much I played it. I remember playing Mario Kart at the family functions. One uncle would always ask, hey, Duck, what's that little white doohickey thing over there? And then we would always have like 4 people squatting up at the family function.
Hey, kiddo, whoa, slow down. How'd you finish so fast?
Hey, Billy, your drunk ass is bumping into a wall. What the hell are you doing?
How do you use this thing, Sonny?
Once the uncles tried it, it was over. They were all over the place. And bowling, forget it, dude. One of my uncles almost hit the TV. He knocked down like a picture frame as he let go of the Wii remote. That's why you always gotta stay strapped, bro. Them Wii remote come in handy. Then you got the DS games. If you were to hand me a Pokemon game, I would play it for hours. That's just how it was. And I remember losing my copy of Pokemon White, and I was sad for like a week. The file was so sweaty. There was just so much hours put into it that I just lost it. It fell in between the car seat, and it was just a tragic day. I was on the way to my uncle's. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, and Black and White. Those are the big 3. And also some other classics. We got Mario Kart DS, Mario Party, Yoshi's Island, just to name a few. And you know, playing video games by myself, it was very calm, very peaceful. But not on the Xbox, bro. That was crazy. That was a whole warfare, unless you're playing Minecraft. I would just build like some goofy mansion in creative mode. But those game chats, oh my god. And it didn't help that everyone was speaking into a fucking tuna can. And then some people had the biggest echo of all time. Some people had a fishbowl mic. And then some people just had the loudest mics of all time. And I remember I was playing split screen with Birdie, bro. And it was just tough. I couldn't see shit. I had to like squint to see what the hell was going on. Yo, Davy Jones, you're trash, bro. At that point too, Katie, you might as well play with your booty cheeks at that point. That'd probably be more useful for the team.
Well, actually, I'm a pretty essential asset to the team.
We would be at an unfair disadvantage if we lost him.
I know a man named Unhinged Mountain 75 did not just talk to me. That's crazy. Ooh. Nah, but why does this dude smell like he hasn't showered in weeks? I can smell him through the mic. Get a load of this dude's voice. He definitely kissed his gut. Yeah, that's how game chat worked. It was really toxic. Everyone would get on your head for having like a 0.25 KD. And I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to get on some of your heads if you haven't ate any of these hood classics. I remember waking up and eating a bowl of either Reese's Puffs or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then for some even extra sugar, I would have a fruit roll-up or a Go-Gurt with it. Or a Danimal Shake with it if it was a really lucky day. I think these discontinued, but y'all remember those Trix yogurts? Oh my god. Yeah, I was in heaven back in the day. I don't know if I would like them now. But breakfast really hit different along with some Eggo waffles and pancakes. I would heat those up. It was just a beautiful morning. Any of those options were just amazing. And then some of the snacks, like fruit by the foot, those Oreo cakes, y'all remember those? Yeah, I think that's the reason why I was actually overweight when I was a kid. Literally any food I saw in a commercial, I wanted it. And this goes the same for toys, books, video games. The Reese's Puffs commercial just comes to mind when I think of 2000s commercials. The lunches and dinners from the 2000s, or from like Gen Z, we'll say, were crazy. The amount of times I had dino nuggets and those smiley French fries is just through the roof. Like, my body might as well be 50% dino nugget at that point. Like, I'm surprised I didn't turn into Nick Avocado with the amount of junk food I ate back then. I would also have like those cosmic brownies, Drake devil dogs, Twinkies, and then these fucking cookies, bro. Oh my god. I still get them now. I don't care. Those Pillsbury holiday cookies will always and forever hit different. Every single variant, I would get them when I was a kid. Mom, the cookies, they're here. There they are. Fine, we'll make them. Just one. Yeah, it was a complete headache for my mom to go food shopping with the amount of crazy junk food snacks and bright colors I saw on the shelves. Those cookies with the glass of Yoo-Hoo, it was just unbeatable. And some of the commercials I would see for like the food and, you know, products or whatever, they are just ingrained into my mind, just how many times I've seen them. That goofy Gerber Life commercial, I could probably recite it, the entire thing, word for word. Like, if someone were to just play it right now, I'd be able to recite it. Wow, I just did it, and there were some mess-ups, but I was an actual zombie at some points. It was scary. That's how much I watched TV at my grandparents' house or just at home. Like, there's just so many classics on Cartoon Network, regular show, Gumball, Adventure Time, Total Drama, Teen Titans, not that Teen Titans, that was booty cheeks, but this Teen Titans, Chowder, Billy and Mandy, so many classics. And then you can't forget my boy Clarence. I remember getting up every Saturday watching Pokemon, every Monday night watching Adventure Time, then regular show. Like, bro, it was a crazy time. Then Gumball on Tuesdays. I made sure I did not miss it, and if I did miss it, I would be heated. And before the episode starts, I would always be reading a book. I actually enjoyed reading books in elementary school. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, No David, The Pigeon and the Hot Dog, like, there was just so many good ones. Of course, I'm sure Birdie mentioned it, but we both had a Diary of a Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book, and we had every single Diary of a Wimpy Kid book that came out back then. And of course, I didn't actually read the book. I just stared at the pictures like, duh, pictures, comic bubble. And yeah, I liked reading because there are pictures and little words. And of course, I loved Big Nate as well. Like, that basically was a comic book. I know this is a hot take, but I think Big Nate solos. I think I read more Big Nate than Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but every time I would have to do summer reading, I would just read Big Nate, because guess what? It was a comic book, so it didn't really require much brain power. And yeah, no wonder I was at the lowest reading level in my class. If you enjoyed this video, I got you. I got another video right there just for you on the end screen. Go watch it now.
And they doubles automatically to $20,000 later at no extra cost. Free information will be sent to parents and grandparents who call now.
Okay, that was fucking scary. What the hell is this?